What is going on, everyone? Anthony Drew Gary here. It's Wednesday and it is time for another video. So I mentioned in the introduction to my YouTube channel that I'd be diving into different parts of my life and my family's life. And this week I want to talk investing in real estate and why we do it. So back earlier this year at church, our pastor challenged us to think about why we do what we do. And I think this is an important question because if you don't have an important why in how you're living your life, you can easily just go through the motions. And I know I don't want that for my family, and I don't want that for anybody watching. So thinking about why you do what you do is really important. And when I think about why we invest in real estate, there are really 7 key reasons why we do it. And I'd like to share those with you today. So before we get started, if you like the videos I'm producing and you want me to keep making more of them, you ought to tell YouTube that, and you can tell your friends that as well. And the best way to do that is by hitting the subscribe button in the bottom corner of the screen. And you can also like and comment on the video, and I'll be responding to all the comments that I get. And I'll give a shout out on the next week's video if you do that for me. Without further ado, here are the 7 reasons my family invests in real estate. Reason number 1, providing nice places to live. I've pretty much seen it all when it comes to rental units, and because up until 5 years ago when I bought my own house for the first time, that's really all I knew. My parents rented throughout my whole childhood, and when I went to college I rented housing on campus, and once I graduated I went from renting a room in someone's house to crashing on a buddy's couch to eventually renting a room in somebody's apartment. And I can emphatically tell you that not all rental units are created equal. And so I want to be able to create living options where people can be happy about where they live, they can make memories there, and they can feel good about the experience after they've moved on. And so our family does this right now with single family houses, but the principles that are in the rest of this video will be able to be relatable to different types of real estate as well. Reason number 2, generating cash flow. At its most basic level, if the rent you charge for your unit covers more than all of the expenses associated with that unit, then you have profit left over. This is referred to as cash flow, and it can be one of the most exciting reasons to invest in real estate. So I will make an entire video later on how I calculate cash flow on a potential rental property so that you can better understand exactly how this looks. Reason number 3, mortgage or debt paydown. For every month that you collect rent, that means you're also making a mortgage payment or something similar if you have debt on your property like we do. And so each month, some of your mortgage payment goes to interest, but some of it also goes to principal, meaning you're paying off this house little by little each month. Our plan is to hold on to our units into the future when they no longer have any debt payments. It's exciting to think about one day into the future where the house is still there and the rent still comes in, but there's no mortgage made, and that's where it gets exciting. Reason number 4, market appreciation. Over long stretches of time, houses and real estate in general ought to increase in value. Now, value is tied to location, condition, and other market forces outside of your property, but home values, generally speaking, increase over large periods of time. For example, let's say that I bought a house and I paid $150,000 for it. 30 years later, providing that the house has been well maintained and it's in a good area, it's fair to assume that that house will be worth more than it was at the time that I bought it. Reason number 5, diversifying retirement. When you think about saving for retirement, some options like 401ks and IRAs might come to mind, but investing in real estate can also be a way to save for retirement. When comparing investing in the stock market to investing in real estate, both have risks, but I personally can't control how any company in the stock market makes their decisions. However, I can control things within the real estate unit, such as how much I charge for rent, how well we market our property, how good our customer service is, and things like that. Now, over time, rents may go up and down with the economy, but either way, I think it's fair to say that everyone will need a place to live. And so investing in real estate can be a good way to supplement a retirement plan in other directions. Reason number 6, tax benefits. I'll start this section by mentioning I'm neither an accountant nor an attorney, but if you've been watching my YouTube videos, you've already figured that out. So please consult a professional before trying anything that I'm about to talk about. There are several aspects to owning real estate that make sound tax sense, but to dive deeper into any individual aspect, I feel like I'd be doing a disservice trying to break it down when nearly everything that I know has come from one book. And so, a quick flash. This here is Nolo's publication. It's called Every Landlord's Tax Deduction Guide. So this book is published annually, so the latest version might have a different cover, might look a little different, but largely it's the same book. And I highly recommend you check this out to get a good elementary level of all of the different tax benefits that owning real estate might bring to you, so that once you hire an accountant or hire a lawyer, you can talk intelligently with them. Reason number 7, it's tangible. This is the most fun part of all for me. You can touch, you can see, you can feel real estate in a way that you cannot with other types of investing. This is something I think more about now that I've become a dad. It would be tough to explain to my daughter that we own stocks or mutual funds in the stock market, but I probably will be able to explain that we own a house, and in exchange for somebody else paying us money, we keep it nice for them and provide them a place to live. And so ultimately, I hope my daughter and any future kids we have get in on investing in real estate with us, and we can do it as a family and learn and grow as a family. And time will tell on that. So as a recap, here we have all 7 reasons that my family invests in real estate on one screen. Again, that's providing a nice place to live, generating cash flow, mortgage paydown, market appreciation, diversification, tax benefits, and it's tangible. Alright, I hope you guys were able to take something away from this video. Go ahead and leave me a comment below to let me know you liked it, or let me know if there's anything else I can dive deeper on, and maybe we'll find that on a next week's video. Until next time, take care.